Right then, listen up. You're working bloody hard for your money, and every week you walk into the grocery store and get absolutely fleeced. They tell you inflation is cooling down, that prices are stabilizing. Don't be a donkey. The numbers might look a bit better on a spreadsheet in some office, but your wallet tells a different story, doesn't it? You're still walking out of there feeling like you've been mugged. It's a disgrace. The real enemy isn't just some vague economic trend. It's right there on the shelves, staring you in the face. The problem, the real stinking issue, is that you're paying for laziness. That's right, I said it. You're paying a fortune for convenience, for a fancy label, for a plastic box that someone else packed for you. It's a trap, and you're falling for it every single time. We're talking about habits that have been drilled into us by clever marketing and a food industry that profits from your exhaustion. They know you're tired, they know you're busy, so they charge you double, triple for 5 minutes of work you could do yourself. It's daylight robbery, plain and simple. And the waste? Bloody hell, it's criminal. The average family is throwing away between $1,500 and $3,000 every single year. That's a holiday. That's a new kitchen appliance. It's money you're literally putting in the bin alongside wilted lettuce and overpriced, uneaten snacks. So today, we're going to stop the madness. I'm going to show you the 10 biggest ripoffs in the grocery aisle in 2026. We're going to expose their dirty little secrets and give you simple, brilliant swaps to put that money back where it belongs, in your pocket. Pay attention. Right. Let's start with one of the most outrageous ripoffs in the entire store: pre-cut fruits and vegetables. You see that little plastic container of perfectly diced onions or sliced melon? It looks so convenient, so helpful, doesn't it? Wrong! It's a siren song for the lazy and the naive. You're paying for someone in a factory, probably earning minimum wage, to do a job you could do in 3 minutes with a decent knife. It's not just a little markup either. We're talking a staggering 300 to 500% increase in price. 500%. Are you kidding me? You're paying 5 times the price for a product that is objectively worse. The moment you cut into a fruit or vegetable, it starts to lose nutrients. It starts to oxidize. It starts to die. That plastic box is a coffin, and you're paying a premium for the funeral. Those pre-cut items have a much shorter shelf life. How many times have you bought a tub of sliced pineapple only to find it slimy and smelling of fermentation 2 days later? It's a complete waste of food and a complete waste of your hard-earned money. Think about it. A whole pineapple might cost you $3. You get out your knife, top and tail it, slice the skin off, core it, and chop it. 5 minutes, tops. The pre-cut version? $8, $9, even $10 for less fruit that's already turning. It's madness. The same goes for butternut squash, for bell peppers, for onions. They're banking on your fear of a knife or your desire to save a few minutes, but those few minutes are costing you a fortune over a year. Let's do the maths. If you're buying just one of these pre-cut items a week, say a container of chopped onions for $5 instead of a $1 bag of whole ones, that's $4 flushed down the toilet. Multiply that by 52 weeks. That's over $200 on onions alone. A family buying a few of these convenience packs a week could easily be wasting over $300, $400, even $500 a year. It's scandalous. So, here's the swap. It's not rocket science. Buy the whole damn vegetable. Invest in a decent chef's knife. It will pay for itself in a month. Spend 10 minutes on a Sunday afternoon prepping your veg for the week. Chop your onions, dice your carrots, cube your squash, store them in airtight containers in the fridge. It's fresher, it tastes better, you have more control, and you'll save hundreds of dollars. Stop paying the lazy tax. Get chopping. Now, for what is quite possibly the greatest marketing trick ever pulled on the public bottled water. My God. You are paying for water in a plastic bottle. Water that, in most cases, is no better than what comes out of your tap. In fact, sometimes it is what comes out of the tap, just filtered and put in a pretty bottle with a picture of a mountain on it. It's an absolute sham. and millions of you are falling for it every single day. You go into a store and pay $2, $3, sometimes $4 for a single bottle of water. Let that sink in. You can get thousands of gallons of perfectly safe, high-quality water from your kitchen faucet for the same price. The markup is astronomical, sometimes over 2,000%. You wouldn't pay $200 for a loaf of bread, so why are you paying the equivalent for water? It's the ultimate convenience trap, preying on your thirst and your misguided belief that bottled is somehow purer or safer. And don't get me started on the environmental impact. The plastic waste is a catastrophe. Billions of these bottles end up in landfills and our oceans every year, choking wildlife and leaching chemicals into the ecosystem. All for what? So you can have a sip of water on the go that you could have just as easily carried from home for free? It's irresponsible, it's expensive, and it's completely unnecessary. It drives me absolutely mad. The same logic applies to all those single-serve beverages, the little bottles of iced tea, the sugary juices, the so-called vitamin drinks. They are nothing but sugar water with fancy branding and an even fancier price tag. You're paying for packaging, for marketing, for shipping water and sugar all over the country. You're not paying for health, and you're certainly not paying for value. It's a mug's game, and the only winner is the beverage corporation. The solution is staring you right in the face. It's so simple, it's almost insulting. Buy a reusable water bottle. A good quality, insulated one will cost you maybe $20 and will last for years. Buy a water filter pitcher for your fridge, or get a filter installed on your tap if you're concerned about the taste. You will save hundreds, if not thousands, of dollars a year. You can make your own iced tea with a few tea bags for pennies. You can infuse your own water with lemon or cucumber. Stop buying plastic trash and start hydrating smartly. It's not difficult. All right, let's move into the spice aisle. This is where the grocery store gets really sneaky. You see those neat little glass jars of brand name spices? Oregano, paprika, garlic powder. They look official. They look premium. They are also one of the most heinously overpriced items in the entire building. You are paying for a fancy label, a glass jar, and a prime spot on the shelf. You are not paying for a higher quality spice. It's a total illusion. Take a look at the price per ounce. It's shocking. You might be paying $3, $4, even $5 for a tiny jar containing less than an ounce of dried herbs. Now, I want you to take a walk. Go to the international or ethnic food aisle in that same supermarket. Look for the spices sold in plastic bags. You'll find the exact same oregano, the same cumin, the same turmeric, for a fraction of the price. We're talking a quarter of the cost, sometimes even less. It's the same product. The only difference is the packaging. The big brands spend a fortune on marketing to convince you that their paprika is somehow superior. It's not. It probably came from the exact same supplier as the one in the plastic bag. They put it in a jar, slap a label on it, and mark it up by an insane amount. And you, the unsuspecting shopper, get fleeced again. You're paying for their advertising budget. The same goes for those seasoning blends. Taco seasoning, Italian seasoning, steak rubs. Read the ingredients. It's just a mix of salt, pepper, garlic powder, onion powder, and a few common herbs. You have all of those individual spices in your cabinet already. You're paying a massive premium for someone to pre-mix them for you in a tiny, expensive packet. It's the culinary equivalent of paying someone to tie your shoelaces. It's pathetic. So here is the smart move. Once you buy one of those glass jars, you never have to buy one again. Keep the jar. When it's empty, you go to the ethnic aisle, you buy the big cheap bag of the same spice, and you refill your jar. Simple. You'll save 70 to 80%. For seasoning blends, make your own. It takes 30 seconds to mix your own taco seasoning, and you can control the salt level and the flavor. Stop letting them sell you air and marketing. Buy spices in bulk, refill your jars, and reclaim your spice rack from the corporate thieves. Oh, the prepackaged salad kit. Honestly, it's like the poster child for expensive laziness. It promises a quick, healthy meal in a bag. A little packet of lettuce, a tiny baggie of croutons, a sachet of dressing, and if you're lucky, maybe a sprinkle of cheese. But what it really delivers is a sad, wilted, overpriced excuse for a salad. This is, hands down, one of the biggest rackets in the produce section, and, well, it's time we called it out for the swindle it is. Let's break down what you're actually paying for here. Sure, you're paying for convenience, but at a staggering cost. These kits often cost like 2 to 4 times more per serving than if you just bought the ingredients separately. You're also paying for multiple layers of plastic packaging, which is just terrible for the environment. And then, you're paying for a product that has an incredibly short shelf life. That pre-washed lettuce? It starts to go limp and brown the second it's sealed in that bag. The quality just isn't there. The lettuce is often the cheapest kind, like iceberg or romaine hearts, which honestly have very little nutritional value. The croutons are usually stale. And the dressing? Don't even get me started on the dressing. It's usually a cheap, gloopy concoction full of sugar, preservatives, and low-quality oils. So, you think you're eating something healthy, but you're really just having a sugar-laden, low-nutrient meal that costs a fortune. Now, think about the alternative. A head of fresh romaine lettuce. A beautiful, vibrant head of red leaf lettuce. A bag of carrots. A cucumber. A tomato. These are simple, beautiful, fresh ingredients. You buy them whole, you wash them, you chop them. It takes, 5 minutes? You have complete control over what goes into your salad. You can add nuts, seeds, different vegetables, a bit of grilled chicken, whatever you like. You can make a salad that is genuinely delicious and nutritious. And making your own dressing, it's even easier. A bit of good olive oil, some vinegar or lemon juice, a pinch of salt and pepper, maybe a dab of mustard, whisk it together, done. It takes 30 seconds, and honestly, it tastes 1,000,000 times better than that rubbish in the sachet. By assembling your own salads, you're not just saving a huge amount of money, you're getting a fresher, healthier, and, let's be real, infinitely more satisfying meal. Stop buying sad salads in a bag. Buy real food and treat yourself with respect. Right, let's talk about the word organic. It's a word that the food industry just loves to use because they know they can slap it on a label and immediately charge you 50, 100, or even 200% more. People have really been conditioned to believe that organic always means healthier, safer, and better. And while, sure, there are times when buying organic is a smart choice, you are often being completely taken for a ride. There's a fantastic resource called The Clean 15 and the Dirty Dozen, published every year by the Environmental Working Group. It's a list of produce with the least and most pesticide residues. The Clean 15 are fruits and vegetables that have very low levels of pesticides, even when grown conventionally. We're talking about things with thick, inedible skins like avocados, sweet corn, pineapples, onions, and melons. To pay a huge premium for organic versions of these items is, frankly, just throwing your money away. You're not getting a significant health benefit because the conventional versions are already clean. The pesticides don't even penetrate the thick peel that you're going to discard anyway. So you're paying double for an organic avocado when the conventional one right next to it is perfectly safe and just as nutritious. It's a classic case of paying for a feeling, not a fact. Now, on the other hand, the Dirty Dozen, items like strawberries, spinach, kale, apples, these are the ones that tend to have higher pesticide residues. If you're going to spend your extra money on organic produce, this is where you should focus your attention. This is where the investment might actually make a difference to your pesticide exposure. But buying organic across the board, without any thought, is a terrible financial strategy. The key here is to be a smart, informed shopper. Don't just blindly reach for the organic label because you think it's a magic word for health. Do your homework. Know your Clean 15. Save your money on organic onions, avocados, and sweet corn. Buy the conventional versions and feel zero guilt. Then you can redirect those savings toward buying organic versions of the Dirty Dozen, where it matters more. It's about being strategic, not dogmatic. Stop letting a label empty your pockets. The in-store bakery. The smell of freshly baked bread and pastries hits you the moment you walk in. It's designed to lure you in, to make you feel all warm and fuzzy, and, honestly, to open your wallet. But let me tell you a secret about a lot of those freshly baked goods. They're often not made from scratch in the store. They arrive frozen, par-baked in a massive industrial factory hundreds of miles away, and the staff just finishes them off in the oven. You see those beautiful muffins? Those flaky croissants? Those rustic-looking artisan breads? You're paying a massive markup for the illusion of freshness. We're talking like a 50 to 60% markup, sometimes even more, for a product that is, in essence, a glorified frozen food. It's a brilliant piece of theater, honestly. They create the smell and the look of a traditional bakery, but it's all smoke and mirrors to justify a premium price. The quality can be decent, but it's rarely exceptional, and you are paying for the convenience of having it baked for you that day. But the cost adds up incredibly fast. A few muffins for breakfast, a croissant for a snack, a loaf of artisan bread for dinner. You can easily spend $15 or $20 in a single visit without even realizing it. That's a huge amount of money for what are essentially simple flour and water-based products. There are much smarter ways to get your baked goods. The most cost-effective, of course, is to bake at home. I know, it sounds intimidating, but making a simple loaf of bread or a batch of muffins is incredibly easy and, honestly, super rewarding. The ingredients cost pennies, and the taste of a truly fresh homemade item is 1,000 times better than the par-baked stuff. There are countless no-knead bread recipes that are practically foolproof. And if you're not ready to become a baker, there's another trick. Look for the day-old section. Many bakeries and grocery stores will sell yesterday's bread and pastries at a massive discount, often 50% off or more. A slightly stale loaf of bread is perfect for making toast, croutons, or French toast. A day-old muffin can be revived with 10 seconds in the microwave. Stop paying for the smell and the theater. Either bake it yourself or buy it smart and save a fortune. Right, coffee. For many of you, it's the fuel that gets you through the day. And because it's a daily ritual, the industry has honestly found countless ways to nickel and dime you into poverty. Let's start with those flavored coffee creamers. The shelves are lined with them. French vanilla, hazelnut, caramel macchiato, pumpkin spice. They promise a cafe experience at home, but what are you really buying? You're buying a bottle of oil, sugar, and artificial flavors. Read the ingredients list. The first few items are usually water, sugar, and some kind of vegetable oil like palm or soybean oil. It's a chemical concoction designed to mimic the taste of cream and flavorings, and you're paying a premium for it. A bottle can cost $4, $5, even $6. It's madness. You're ruining a perfectly good cup of coffee with this overpriced, unhealthy sludge. And then we have the coffee pods. The single-serve coffee machines are the kings of convenience, but honestly, they are a financial disaster. The cost per cup is extortionate compared to brewing your own ground coffee. You're paying for the pod, the packaging, and the patent. You're not paying for better coffee. In fact, the coffee in those pods is often stale because it was ground months before you use it. The environmental waste is also a disgrace. Billions of these little plastic and aluminum pods end up in landfills every year. They are a nightmare to recycle. You're creating a mountain of trash every morning just for a mediocre cup of coffee. It's a system designed to lock you into buying their expensive pods over and over again. It's a brilliant business model for them, and a terrible deal for you and for the planet. Here's the simple, elegant, and much cheaper solution. Buy a bag of good quality, whole bean coffee. Get a simple grinder. A burr grinder is best, but any will do. Grind your beans fresh each morning. The aroma, the flavor, it's night and day. For your creamer, use real milk. Use real half and half or heavy cream. If you want flavor, add a drop of vanilla extract or a sprinkle of cinnamon. It's cheaper, it's healthier, and it tastes infinitely better. Ditch the pods, ditch the fake creamer, and start drinking real, stunning coffee. Let's venture down the snack aisle, the Valley of Temptation. It's a colorful, noisy, and honestly incredibly expensive part of the store, and it's totally dominated by the big name brands. You know, the famous potato chips, the iconic cookies, the breakfast cereals you grew up with. These brands have spent billions of dollars on advertising over the decades to build a powerful connection with you. They want you to associate their product with happiness, with family, with nostalgia. But what they don't want you to know is that the product inside the flashy bag is often virtually identical to the store brand or generic version sitting right next to it on the shelf. You're paying for the celebrity endorsement, the cartoon character on the box, the catchy jingle you can't get out of your head. You are not paying for a better tasting chip or a more wholesome cereal. The price difference is staggering. The name brand can cost double or even more. Countless blind taste tests have been done on this, and time again, people either can't tell the difference between the name brand and the store brand, or they actually prefer the cheaper option. The same factory often produces both products, just putting them in different bags at the end of the line. One bag gets the fancy logo and the high price tag, the other gets the plain packaging and a price that's 50% lower. It's the ultimate marketing con. Think about breakfast cereals. A box of name brand flakes can cost $6 or $7. The store brand bag of the exact same flakes costs $3. If your family goes through a box a week, that's a saving of over $150 a year on cereal alone. Apply that same logic to chips, to cookies, to crackers, to granola bars. The savings add up to an enormous amount of money over the course of a year. So I challenge you, next time you go shopping, try a brand down challenge. Instead of reaching for your usual name brand snack, buy the store brand equivalent. Just try it. Don't tell your family. Just put the cereal in a clear container or the chips in a bowl and see if anyone even notices. I guarantee you they won't. You'll be saving a fortune, and the only thing you'll be sacrificing is the advertising budget of a massive corporation. It's your money, not theirs. The deli counter. It looks so appealing, doesn't it? The gleaming display case, the rows of perfectly stacked meats and cheeses, the friendly person in an apron waiting to slice your turkey fresh to order. It all feels very premium, very personal. But that feeling of premium service comes with a premium price tag. The deli counter is one of the biggest money drains in the grocery store, and most people don't even realize it. When you buy your ham, turkey, or roast beef sliced to order from the deli, you are paying a huge convenience fee. The price per pound is significantly higher than buying the exact same meats in a prepackaged, non-deli branded form. And it's often much higher than buying a larger chunk of meat or block of cheese and slicing it yourself at home. We're talking about a difference that can easily add up to hundreds of dollars a year. Let's be honest about the freshness. That turkey breast wasn't roasted in the back of the store this morning. It's a pre-cooked, processed log of meat that was delivered in a vacuum-sealed bag. The deli worker simply opens the bag and puts it on the slicer. The slicing to order is the only fresh part of the process. You can get the same, or even better, quality for much less money by being a little bit savvier. The smart swap is twofold. First, look for the larger, pre-packaged value packs of lunch meat, often found near the deli, but not part of the counter service. The price per pound is almost always lower. But the real pro move is to slice it yourself. Buy a whole block of cheddar cheese instead of sliced. Buy a small, pre-cooked ham or turkey breast from the meat department. You get a slicer or even just a good, sharp knife, and you slice it as you need it. The savings are immense, A family that packs lunches every day can easily save $200, $300, even up to $500 a year by ditching the deli counter and slicing their own meats and cheeses. Yes, it takes a few extra minutes of your time, but for that kind of saving, it's absolutely worth it. The product will be fresher because you're slicing it as you go, and you're in complete control of the thickness. Stop paying someone to operate a machine for you. It's a ripoff. Finally, let's talk about the trap of gourmet and trendy superfoods. This is where the store preys on your aspirations. You want to be a good cook. You want to be healthy, so you reach for the imported Italian Parmesan, the French Brie, the Himalayan pink salt, or the latest trendy superfood like acai powder or maca root. These items come with exotic stories, fancy packaging, and absolutely eye-watering price tags. Let's start with cheese. I love a good cheese, don't get me wrong. But you do not need to buy imported Parmigiano Reggiano for $25 a pound to grate over your Tuesday night spaghetti. There are fantastic domestic Parmesan cheeses, often from Wisconsin or California, that are a fraction of the price and are absolutely delicious, especially for cooking. The same goes for many other gourmet cheeses. Look for domestic or store-brand versions of feta, goat cheese, or blue cheese. The taste difference is often negligible, but the price difference is huge. Then there are the trendy superfoods. Every year there's a new one that's supposed to be the secret to eternal life. Goji berries, chia seeds, spirulina, acai. These products are marketed heavily as miracle foods, and their prices are inflated to match the hype. While many of them do have nutritional benefits, they are rarely as unique or magical as the marketing claims. And you can almost always get similar or even better nutrients from much cheaper, more common foods. Instead of expensive goji berries, eat a handful of regular raisins or blueberries. Instead of pricey chia seeds for your fiber and omega-3s, use ground flax seeds, which are a fraction of the cost. You don't need exotic powders to be healthy. A diet rich in simple whole foods like oats, beans, lentils, broccoli, and spinach will give you all the superfood power you need for pennies on the dollar. Don't be seduced by the marketing hype or the fancy foreign name. Be a critical thinker. Ask yourself, is this product really worth 3 times the price? Is there a cheaper, simpler alternative that provides the same nutritional benefit or flavor? More often than not, the answer is yes. Your health and your culinary skills are not determined by the price tag of your ingredients. They are determined by your knowledge and your technique. Choose wisely and stop letting the gourmet trap drain your bank account. Right, there you have it. 10 of the biggest, most shameless ripoffs in the grocery store. It's not about being cheap. It's about being smart. It's about understanding the game and refusing to be a pawn in it. So here is my challenge to you. For the next month, I want you to track every single penny you spend on groceries. And I want you to try making just a few of these swaps. Ditch the bottled water, buy the block of cheese, try the store brand chips, see what happens. You'll be shocked. These small, simple changes aren't about deprivation. You're not eating worse. In most cases, you're eating better, fresher food. But the impact on your budget will be massive. By cutting out these overpriced items, a typical family can easily save $1,000, $1,500, even up to $2,500 or more in a single year. That's real money. That's a car payment, a student loan payment, a family vacation. It's your money, and you should be the one to decide what to do with it. This is about reclaiming control. It's about outsmarting a multi-billion-dollar industry that has been designed from the ground up to manipulate you into overspending. It's about taking that power back and putting it where it matters most, into your family's future, your savings, your dreams. It's not about sacrifice, it's about empowerment. So, get in there, be ruthless, be smart, and take back your kitchen and your wallet. Ditch the overpriced traps, pocket the savings, and take control of your grocery bill, one cart at a time. Now, get on with it.